Hello, welcome to Formation Matters. I think that a good question when we're starting off in our journey of looking for a spiritual director is precisely what do I look for in order to find a spiritual director? Does it have to be a priest? Does it have to be religious? What is going on? And first of all, I think it's important to congratulate you if you are looking for a spiritual director. Well, that means that our Lord is speaking to you and you're trying to respond. And you recognize that there's a value in having somebody else help guide you along the path. Maybe somebody with more experience, maybe somebody who can simply give you a more objective look at your life and what God is doing in your life. So I think that's something that really is beneficial and something to be applauded. Okay, so how do I look for a spiritual director? First off, we have to look at what's available, right? And maybe through a local church group, or maybe there's a local monastery, or maybe I meet different people that present themselves as spiritual directors, and I can start to see, okay, what might be helpful? What am I looking for? Um, I think for especially for young people that are looking at vocational discernment, well, it is good to look at somebody who has experience in that vocation, right? So maybe looking for a priest or a religious sister. If it's a young woman who's looking at becoming a religious sister, that could be helpful as well. And I think that can be something very good and kind of a first indicator. Now, if I'm a layperson and I don't feel a religious vocation, well then how do I find a spiritual director? Or do I need to go to a priest? Do I need to go to a religious sister? Or is that really kind of off the table? What's going on? Well, I think you have to see. I think you have to see through your own engagement in the church what opportunities pop up, and then look at and be very honest with yourself. And what am I looking for, and who can help me there? And so a lot of times there might be a certain spiritual attraction that I find with somebody, and so there it's good to go and maybe ask for a first interview or for a first conversation. And I think it's something to understand as well. While it is good to have constancy with your spiritual director, it's not a lifelong commitment. So sometimes it can be good. Hey, can we sit down and talk? And even a lot of times when I'm receiving somebody new in spiritual direction, we'll give it a couple of months. Like we'll see each other for the next 2 or 3 months, and then we'll both evaluate and see if this is really a relationship of a spiritual relationship that is helping you grow in your spiritual life and really be taking the next step that our Lord is asking of you. So how to look for a spiritual director? Look for somebody kind of in the proper state of life that can help you. There's also great lay spiritual directors. I know people that have had wonderful experience there. I think that can be helpful for people. A lot of people will want to have a priest. Looking at a priest, probably somebody with a little more spiritual formation. So a lot of times that might be a religious priest, although not exclusively. There are good diocesan priests as well that are available as spiritual directors, although they're fewer, and simply because of a lot of administrative work done as well at the diocesan priest level. But I think it is a good opportunity, to see. Okay, I'm going to look for a spiritual director. I'm going to look for somebody who there is a certain match, and then I'm going to go into this relationship with faith, looking to grow in holiness. So I hope that can help, and I hope that you check out the next video about spiritual direction and spiritual life. Please like and subscribe. God bless and have a great day.